What's up, guys? This is Hatsmania coming to you with my new series, Why I Love This Card. It is the second Friday of the month, I'm doing this video. It's this new series I'm doing. Basically, I'm talking about cards that I feel like are kind of given a little bit of the shaft and honestly don't necessarily deserve it. They just don't have the support. Um, Also, as a quick kind of update, I will not be doing Why I Hate This Card next week. The reason being is because I've tried filming it and it just doesn't work as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm doing a different series which I will announce the name of on the day that I publish the video. So anyway, moving back to the task at hand. The card I want to talk about for this particular episode of Why I Love This Card is Alector, Sovereign of Birds. This card has a little bit of nostalgia for me because this is a card that really inspired me to play more competitive. It was involved in probably my first real deck building agenda. And the reason why I like this card is, one, it has a sort of a Cyber Dragon effect. Let's just read off the effect and its stats. It is a Winged Beast type monster, Wind attribute, 2400 attack, 2000 defense. If my opponent controls 2 or more face-up monsters of the same attribute, you can special summon this card from your hand. Once per turn, you can target one face-up card on the field. Its effects on the field are negated during this turn. There can only be one face-up Elector, Sovereign of Birds on the field. First off, its stats are good. It's a 2400 beater that's a level 6. That alone is just nice to have. Plus, it can special summon itself. And when a card can special summon itself without any prior standards other than what your opponent has on the field, it's good. It's very good. This is better than in one case, it's better than Cyber Dragon. It's definitely better than cards like what's it called? Hazy Flames Griffin. Hazy Flame Griffin is just a terrible card and doesn't work in any deck other than Hazy Flames. But yeah, Alector, Sovereign of Birds. Yeah, this card I love. First off, also the art is absolutely beautiful. It's so good. But anyway, the one problem that people have with this card, I feel like, is the fact that your opponent has to control 2 or more face-up monsters of the same attribute. This is a terrible card to open up with, unless you're going second, which makes it a better card to open up with, but again, it's still not optimal. That one contingency is definitely why this card is not played in the meta, other than the glaringly obvious shame that it is a wind type. There is barely any wind support out there that could really utilize this card. However, the one thing that this card has going for it is that it can negate an effect once per turn. And that is, by itself, that's just so good. I mean, Contrast Hero Chaos, which is a mass hero fusion, for those of you who don't know this card, while this card can activate every turn, including your opponent's, it's harder to get out than this. You need to have 2 masked heroes, and typically you're not going to want to sacrifice your own masked heroes for this card, unless you're really behind, or you need to make a play. Alector doesn't really have that contingency. Another plus for this is that almost every archetype out there that is in the meta has the same attribute. I mean, Volcanics are fire, Necros is water, Shaddolls are dark, Burning Abyss is dark with their extra deck, which I'm not including with this, but the majority of Burning Abyss cards are dark. Let's see here. The UAs, Earth. Yang Zings are probably the worst card you want to. This is probably the worst card you want to see against Yang Zings because they're every single attribute. Moving on. Yosenjus are wind. Ritual Beasts are wind. So this definitely has a lot of potential. It's a great late game card. I feel like this card definitely has potential late game. So yeah, it can really put a stop to some shenanigans your opponent is trying to do. I mean, you can special summon this out, normal summon something, and then if this were up against Construct, this becomes entirely more valuable because you can special summon something else, and you can also, or you could sacrifice it into something, whatever the case may be. the fact that it negates an effect is huge, and that it special summons itself. So, anyway, that is it for this episode of Why I Love This Card. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and have a nice day.